goes with this color? Hi everybody, this is Kim.
And I'm Jess.
And we are the girls from I-Wanna-Be-Different in a different spot again. I'm sure you could not have guessed it.
It's going to be like Where's Waldo? Only Where's Kim and Jess?
That's good.
You know?
I'm going to write that down. That's an idea.
Just don't.
Well, oh, that's right. That's right.
This is all sketchy.
Okay, it's very sketchy. I'm going to keep my hands back here because I bang on the tables a lot. So it is Motivate Me Monday or Journal Junction. You guess. But we don't know either. But no, this is Motivate Me Monday. And we're going to talk about our weekend. What happened, what we've been dealing with, and all that. So yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I get to go first.
Your hair's getting long.
I hope so. 5-year plan.
5 years.
So last weekend was good. We had the kids for the weekend, and
oh yeah, this is where your mom usually.
Yeah, my mom.
Them. That's right.
For those of you who don't know, my parents usually take the kiddos on Sunday, but we were had decided we were going to go to my husband's parents' house, and so we were going to do the Super Bowl there, and we kept the kids so they could spend a little time with them. And so it was good. Overall, trying to remember anything like major out of my weekend. Nothing major. We do have some neighbor kids now. And
now you got new neighbors?
Yeah, well, we've had them for a little bit. But so their kids and our kids are like inseparable.
That's good.
Get along really well. And so it's
they're starting to build.
You think that like it's like one of those things where the grass is always greener. That's like where I'm at in the season. Like I just feel like we're always like, oh, it'd be so awesome once I do this, and then we get there and we're like, it's not as awesome as I was thinking it was.
Oh, you mean like that next stage in their life where they?
Well, yeah, you're like, oh, once we have some neighbors and they have some friends, it's gonna be great. And then they get them, and then it's like. You don't even get home and they're bugging you to go over there, or the kids are over at our house. They're all over at our house. They're in and out. They're leaving doors open. It's just, you don't expect that part of it, you know?
Yeah, I guess not. But that's a good thing that they're gravitating to your house.
Oh, yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying? And that their parents let them. Because you know how we are as parents. Like, you want to go where? If they ask, Mommy, can I go to Johnny's house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we'll come in and let's have a snack first. And you know what we do as parents when we're a little skeptical. But that's good.
Yeah. They're good.
They're just constant.
Good neighbors. Yeah, but it's just constant. So, you know, it's like I said, it's one of those things that, you know, I think that I'm realizing that more, you know, like you're like, oh, that car is going to be awesome, and then you get it and the payment's not awesome. Or you know, get whatever it may be, the house, the job, whatever, and then you're just like, okay, God, I know I asked for it.
That's true. But this is going to be ongoing, and they're only 4. Claire's 5 now. Yeah, Claire 5 and he's 3. Yeah, so this is going to be ongoing. So
that's what's funny is I got this big car, you know, so that we could have a 3rd row seat, so that we could be the ones trucking the kids around. And I told my husband the other day, I'm like, yeah, I don't know that I'm that mom. I want to be that mom.
Oh, Jess, you can do that. It's you are going to develop.
She has way more faith in me than I do.
You can do that. You can do that because you do that so well. Those are the kind of things that you don't have to think about. I think when you think about all of the dynamics that go into it, then you overwhelm yourself. Yeah. But when you're doing it, like you can keep kids in order. You know how to plan for kids. Like we're going here, we're going to do this, and I want to take the kids here. You do the birthday parties and all that. But when you actually think about it, then you overwhelm yourself. Probably. Yeah. And like Joyce says, it's not our problem that ticks us off or whatever. It's our attitude towards our problem. So. And
that's true.
Yeah. She can do it.
She's got a good word, yeah.
Who, me or Joyce?
Both.
Aw, this is a good day. But that's going to be ongoing though.
Yeah,
that is. They're going to get.
So.
And you know what, Jess? I have the teenager. You ain't seen nothing
I
yet.
know, that's
so
what scares me. I know.
Seriously, you just really have to. But this is a
Lord
place to exactly. And That's my prayer every single
Yeah.
day. And I have, after 15 years, like I have a 15-year-old, I have just now gotten to the place where I really realize that the only thing that's going to work, that my battle plan is prayer. And I know that seems like to everybody else, it's like, oh no, I want to knock them upside the head, or I want to, I've been, I've been down that road.
They need grounding, or they need
Yes.
this. Which I think
exactly.
there's certain, it's like this battle, and you choose each weapon daily. And sometimes it's, like I was telling somebody the other day, I spank my children. God help me, I don't beat my children. There is a difference, people. And my son had acted up. I knew he was tired. I tried spanking him. And at some point in this process, I realized this is not working.
That's what's happening.
This isn't working.
In the
so
process,
I just said, okay,
correct.
God, I bring myself down, calm down and figure out where you need to go next. And that was just a matter of, okay, you're laying down. I'm going to lay down with you, but we're laying down, and you're going to. And sure enough, 10 minutes later, he's out. He had a nap. He was great. But if I would have kept just trying to spank him, it was doing me no good.
That's true.
So.
And a lot of times we get I know I did, our parenting skills from our parents or just people around us. We see I remember what my mother did, and I saw myself in that same act with my daughter, and it doesn't, my daughter is not me. So, and then that worked, and people say it all the time, well, it worked for that generation. Maybe so, but we have a different generation now. And I've printed out the scriptures, and they're on my bathroom window. And when I'm doing my hair or brushing my teeth, I'm praying for my daughter. And it seems like, I'm going to be real, it seems like since I've done that things have gotten worse. Really? But I still know that I think what's happening now is that I'm confident that this is the battle plan, so I don't worry.
Yeah.
When the situation happens, I'm not worried. I'm not like, babe, telling my husband, what are we going to do? This happened. I am so confident that this is just like when you go to, I guess, what do you call that when you're practicing?
That's
shooting?
Like target range, or
when you go
range,
to that particular shooting range or whatever, even if you don't, get the bullseye every time, that at this particular place, this is the weapon that you're supposed to use because you're at the shooting range. I have the gun, and I know I didn't make the target that time, and it may get worse. Your shot may get off more than it gets to the middle of the target, but I still know with assurance, Jess, that's it. I have so much peace about it. But how old am I? 42. And so I realize that now. So, but I'm good.
It's a long road sometimes to get there, huh?
Yeah.
So how was your weekend?
I think that was it. My weekend right there.
Yeah.
No, but
so lots of prayer.
Yeah,
lots of time in the bathroom.
Yeah, it really was. My weekend, I felt, no, it was good. Friday, I'm on the night shift now, so I did some work Friday. My family was the girls were gone. We have this thing in our church called First Fridays now. Instead of having Wednesday night service, we do one service a month, and it's called First Friday. So it's really nice, developing community within the church and things like that. And so the girls were gone because my one daughter participates by helping out the kids, and Liberty goes for the fun. And so it was just me and my husband, and I was working, and that's what that night consisted of. But then during that time, I started to feel like I know when my time is coming. You know what I'm getting ready to say. When it's coming. But the thing that happens, I'm starting to really track this so good, is that and I want to help some women today, I get clumsy. I start dropping things.
It's a dropsy, but yeah.
Exactly. And so I started.
I get them too.
Yeah, I started tracking there. So I knew that the irritation was coming because it's the clumsy.
Mine was after this month. Like I got 3 zits. 1, 2. You can't see. Maybe you can't see them, but they are monsters. And they came up after. And this morning I dropped my coffee.
They are monsters.
Everything. They're like
bad.
And so yeah.
Really? So yours comes after.
I don't know. I told my mom, I feel like sometimes your body just wants to be like, oh, you think you figured me out, did you? I was so mad. Okay. Go on.
You are something else right now. But yeah, I mean, that was it. But I was thinking too, I think like God gives us those things to give us a red flag of what's getting ready to happen so we can control the doggone thing. Seriously, we have to be able to bring those things in. Because I know Saturday, I think it was Saturday, my girls was just getting on my nerves. They were just constant. And then I was at the place where I was working, but I was just holding it back. Like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to tone them out. And I think by Saturday night, they were just in. I told Liberty to go in there and help her with the dishes. And I thought Mina was just going to take her and help her and say, hey, put this away. And she's in there and she's like, well, I don't want you in here helping. And Liberty's like, well, Mommy told me to help. And she's like, well, that doesn't go there. This doesn't go here. And they're just back and forth at each other. And I go, just wait a minute. That was it. That was my release because I had been holding it. And I started banging on the table. And I'm working still. I'm not going to take this anymore. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm still working. And
Joyce says.
Oh my God. What a lesson. And this is what's happening to me. And so my 15-year-old comes in there and she goes, Mom.
You okay?
And I said, that is just enough. It is just enough. And so she was like, well, we're not arguing. It's okay. And I'm like, you are. You've been doing it all day. But you know what? During that time, I did feel like the Holy Spirit saying, wait a minute. It's okay. Calm down. I didn't feel like the Lord was condemning me. Like, oh, that's terrible that you have that attitude. It was more like I would do my kid or somebody like you. No, I'd shake you. No, I'm just, no. But like when you want to comfort somebody, I felt like he was saying, okay, I understand. You know, so he's compassionate and so kind to us, even when we're just like, ugh. But, you know, just through all of that, I just felt the moments where I needed to like, okay, let me just bring that in. And, you know, it was the no condemnation there, because there are a lot of videos where we talked about we were being condemned for that. But, you know, but I got over it. We had a nice Super Bowl time. We just stayed at home.
Oh, cool.
My husband wanted to do that.
Yeah,
he just wanted to do that.
Sometimes
we hung out there, and I was still feeling the irritability-ness, but I didn't really allow it to take over me.
Yeah. It was maybe not quite as... There's some days that are worse than others, I think. You know, some days
you made that point.
It consumes you. Like I mean, it's almost like you gotta... Really, you'd be better not to go to work, not to do anything that... But then, you know, that's not really realistic, is it?
It's
so,
not.
You know,
So we have to manage. Like I said, I think those things, for me, well, I should say I'm using those things as red flags. I don't know if God ordained it that way, but it wouldn't hurt. Like, oh my God, I'm clumsy right now. Oh, in 2 days, I know I really start getting edgy. So let me watch that. Because I know that the enemy is aware of that, and he's setting me up for a situation, whether at work, at the gas station.
He wants to steal your day, I think. Like, that's what happened with me today. I was like, you know, I had a bad start to my morning, and I've just really, in the last few months, I've just said, you know what, no matter how my day starts, that is not how it's going to end. You know, you have to make a choice for that, and that comes with your attitude and just really just setting your mind, your heart, your spirit towards, you know, I like to call the enemy out whenever I feel like it's the enemy. And this morning I did. I felt like I was like, you know what, devil, you have no power over my day. And I don't know what you're trying to do and mess in my life, but that's not what's going to happen today. I'm going to tell you how this day is going to go. And so it's, you know, sometimes it's taking that authority.
Girl, you didn't save somebody. I'm not, that's good. That was a word from God. I'm going to tell you how this day is going to go.
Yeah. Hey, we do it to our husbands. I know some of us girls do. We tell them how it's all going to, you know.
That's true.
So we can do it to him.
That's right. We can take that same energy.
That spunk and put it towards the right.
No, that's good. Yeah. That's good. We like to keep it real. You know, we have our issues, we have our bad days, but like we always say, we love God, and we always want to keep him first, and he's in our lives, and we just want to do his will. So we thank you all. Check us out. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, check us out on Facebook. You can like us there. We got another like this week, so be sure to like us if you like us.
Yeah.
Okay. On YouTube, you can subscribe there. You'll get alerts when we post our videos, which hopefully is once a week.
Yes. Pray for us.
I know.
Pray for us.
And Instagram, we'll post there. So be sure. I don't know on Instagram you changed your name though.
No, what I did was I did that because I wanted people to be able to know when I'm sending out for I Want to Be Different. So when I'm posting for I Want to Be Different,
you'll be under I Want to Be Different. Okay. I Want to Be Different. Instagram. Alrighty. See?
And then
she's the social media girl.
And Jess is the everything else girl. And be on the lookout for our Be on Alert messages. We'll post those.
Oh yeah.
You know, when the Lord puts it upon our hearts. Yeah, throughout the week. Yeah. Jess is the bone girl. I had this vision. BOAM.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
That's how we're gonna do our show when we. Well, yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Okay.
Thank you. Hi, Misty. Thank you for liking us, and congratulations on your new baby. You're her baby girl. I just wanted to say that to Misty and everybody else who's liked us on our page.
Yeah. We like you too.
Bye. Bye. Bye.